turn me loose. Yeah. I'm getting in my groove. Feel real good right now. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to bitch like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up, yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine.
This is Kevin Hart. Joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the New York Knicks. Barnes the screen. Poole no good. On offense, here are the Magic. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success game for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
And it's Capella missing. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Henderson. Down low. Orlando moving the ball around. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Green. Off with the layup. Here's Henderson.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now Poole inside, and the jump by Capella.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Henderson to the inside. It's stolen by Capella. There's Green with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Henderson attacking. And Capella sends it back. And here's Poole for 3. They get the rebound, so they take the lead. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he's an incredible offensive rebounder. Capella just works so hard to get ideal positioning when the shot goes up.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over.
Outside, Green. to McDaniels. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. The rebound by Johnson. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Out to the right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Green. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Green's got 5 points so far.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying the team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. "35 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint, to the right side. Here's Drummond. Johnson with the rebound.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Henderson. 6 points for him. Vucevic down low. It's stolen by Green. The 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
The recent history of the Nets. Now, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. Back to Achua. 3 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
To the middle, Drummond. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
There's a screen by Achua. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
But he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
The Nets with the lead. Down low. Goes up. And Henderson throws it down hard.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Outside Hardaway. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Henderson outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, tonight we're seeing why Scoot Henderson went third overall in the draft. He possesses serious scoring talent.
Now here's Kuminga. Let's go. And it's Drummond missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Henderson. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Walker. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, here's Vucevic, score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
Screen by Capella. It's Poole with the drive. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Walker. Picked by Vucevic. Launches it. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Screen by Capella. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
From deep, Walker. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by McDaniels. One-on-one fast break. Here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Poole. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, great communication and timing. Setting Capella up for a big jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Capella. To the paint. There's Kuminga. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Capella. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. In the corner, Henderson with it. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Ricochet. It's stolen by Capella. Barnes outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Barnes has got the first points of the second half here for Brooklyn.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Here's Henderson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Now Henderson. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Johnson. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here is Kispert. Nobody near Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Here's Drummond. And finally they hit one. Drummond's got 6 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to Vucevic. The Magic again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's time for your 407 dance feed.
The Magic trailed by 11. And here's Henderson. He's got 6. Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible. Henderson, one of the more explosive athletes in the game.
Here's Poole. Lays it up and banks it in. Poole's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Olynyk from outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Capella, the layup off target. Henderson left side. Stolen away. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside. Capella with the bucket. And that's 10 points for Clint Capella.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Olynyk. Aldama with the ball. Still scoreless. 5 on the clock. Screen by Olynyk. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Now, here's Craig. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Green. Hit by Kuminga. No good on that one.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Henderson attacking. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And Brooklyn making a change here. The Magic have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Now, here's Green. 7 points in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. For 3, Henderson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had active.
45.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando. Yes. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world. Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
To the inside, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it off.
Stolen by McDaniels. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Henderson right side. And Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Outside, Kuminga. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's in there. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Making smart use of the pick and roll play there. Henderson frees himself to go and get a bucket.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Rizachet. That's to Vucevic. Out to Henderson. Clock at 6. A 15-footer. No basket there. Missed number 4 of his 14 field goal attempts. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shot by Grimes. No good. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. Shoots from 14. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The Magic again can't hit. That's leading by 14. Here's Capella. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here are the Magic now. Knocked away. Rule with the steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one goes. Count it.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Pass to Poole. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
6 to shoot. Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up.
Darling, you dahine. I was wondering, Beku kesi ifefe. What is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Heal my bed, so I know I'm on your mind. Bell to microphone, where do we put? Get one more in one more time. waiting for your touch so very much that I need when you're around me. The way you make me feel, the way your love is real. Oh no, no, my darling, me, my darling. Ooh, it touched my baby.